We've had 8 debates before. This is our 9th. We've not had one question about a woman's right to make her own decisions about reproductive health care. Not one question. And in the meantime, we have states, governors, doing everything they can to restrict women's rights.
Supreme Court of the United
We open with a guest, the quote, Travis, and I helpfully included the audio, since this isn't your normal, because Chris is on vacation. Who said that?
Hillary Clinton.
What? You're not supposed to get it. Yes! Yes! Have I mentioned that she was right about everything, and I will die mad? Both of which t-shirts you can get at StephanieMiller.com.
You're going to die mad at me for handing you that note right there.
Yes, I tweeted and Instagrammed this. I kept it. I kept the actual note that Travis held up. I was in mid-interview with Representative Mike Thompson Friday when you held up the note Roe overturned. And it just, I'm sure for all of us, just total gut punch when it finally happened. But I just said, never forget where you were. Never stop fighting this fascist takeover of America. I am for all of the above, by the way. Hi, Sean. Sean's in for Chris, who's off making stupid vacation choices. Hi, Sean.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Welcome to the fall of America. We're sorry we failed you once again.
You're just in time, Sean.
Yeah, because housing is so affordable here, and your student loan debt is practically nothing. So if Jess should get pregnant, everything would be magic, wouldn't it? It'd be fantastic. Oh, God, the Christ. Travis.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking if my mom's watching on TV, she's going to be critiquing my penmanship on that note.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That would have gotten you kicked out of Catholic school, right, Sean? Yeah.
I was scribbling.
Sister Charles Bronson would have hit you with a Board of Education.
Scribbling upside down, trying to write that so you could see it.
Yes. It's just like, Okay. Did I say all of the above? Yes, all of the above. I think a lot of people are coming up with, how else do you fight a fascist takeover, right? I mean, people are literally comparing this to Germany in the 30s, and it happens slowly and then quickly and all at once. And it is, it's as terrifying as you think.
Yeah,
and,
it's bad. I mean, people are losing jobs.
You can play almost any clip from Hillary Clinton, but that is also why I will die mad about what this country, including the mainstream media, did to Hillary Clinton. Not one question about Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
Remember how many people told us we were hysterical? That this was, this was a possibility? Here we are, about how important voting is. And I'm sorry, it is. Somebody else tweeted this. This is being coordinated, this anti-democratic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, your vote doesn't count. Don't, vote Democratic. This is their fault. Bull, right?
Right.
Even to codify, we need enough senators.
That's the only way to get it done.
Yes, it is. That we keep saying the ballot box is the only way. This is why Roe is important. We can talk to legal experts forever about why, and Rude Pundit wrote great stuff about how this is just chaos, this state by state stuff, and it's insane.
And I'm tired of people like.
But we have to fight it every way necessary.
Yeah.
Jackie Spear was on what do you call it, TV yesterday, and she was talking about.
I love this idea.
Yeah, I mean, she just said, well, first of all, she's obviously talked about her own experience with abortion. She said state legislatures with abortion bans, she called on them to shift priorities to the responsibility of the impregnator. She said, we've never had this kind of Supreme Court decision that took away the rights of people. She was calling for him. Let me skip down here. She said there's been nothing said about the fact that a woman doesn't get pregnant with immaculate conception. There's an impregnator, and there's not a word that's been said about the responsibility of the impregnator. She proceeded to ask legislatures banning abortion to require the impregnator put up a $350,000 bond so the mother can take care of that child.
Yeah.
AOC said she called for the impeachment of justices who lied under oath. Yes.
Yeah.
How has that become a thing that's just okay?
Right.
You can commit perjury to sit on the highest court in the land for a lifetime
Donald Trump
and make
made lying
decisions
okay.
for the vast majority of Americans don't want.
Yeah. Donald Trump made lying okay when he was president. He made it okay. He lied to everyone, and he appointed people who lied, and they they followed his lead.
Yes. But all of it.
Yeah.
Expand the court, each and everything we can do, but it all starts with voting. It all starts with we have got to get. I'm sorry, Manchin and Sinema aren't Democrats.
That's where our power is.
When you have people flirting with maybe becoming Republicans and won't vote for the filibuster, then that's not enough Democrats. We need enough real Democrats, and we are in striking distance of it, and we've got to keep the House. And it is. We have no choice at this point.
No,
right?
One thing I'm really, really tired of on Twitter right now.
And when people go, why didn't Democrats codify this before? We didn't have enough votes.
Right.
This is what we did when all of us that wanted Medicare for all. We didn't get Obama enough votes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, right now,
so we got affordable, which was better than nothing, but not what we all wanted.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, what I don't want to see anymore is circular firing. So like people this weekend were going like, well, Biden says he's against the filibuster. You know what? Put the filibuster on his desk and see if he signs it.
Right.
He would.
Right.
Period.
Yeah, I'm for any and everything.
Expanding the court, put that on his desk.
Get right in Joe Manchin's face. Say, okay, if they lied to you, shouldn't this be the time you vote for getting rid of the filibuster?
And people were saying that
Susan Collins, Joe Manchin, if you were lied to and they committed perjury, do you think that's okay?
Right.
And do you think it's okay to make legislation that's against what 70% of the American public want?
Right. And as much as I loathe Manchin cinema for their opinions on these things, people who are out there calling for Manchin cinema to be kicked out of the Democratic Party, think about that for a minute. You kick them out of the Democratic Party, Mitch McConnell has control of the Senate.
Exactly. They vote with us most of the time. I get it.
I get it. They're not in the right spot on this, but we need all hands on deck right now. No circular firing squad.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This Republican Party, what are you going to do? You're going to stay home and give them more power?
Yeah.
You're going to do what? Exactly. I mean, Jill Wine-Banks, a lot of people talking about my dad's running mate. She said, thank you for sending this amazing article about Barry Goldwater, the conservative who ran for president with Stephanie Miller's dad, who wrote Conscience of a Conservative, but still saw how wrong it was to impose one's religious views on another, including abortion. He would be upset with SCOTUS. He was very openly pro-choice on the Senate floor in the 80s. Nina Totenberg said, I was a very young Green reporter when SCOTUS decided Roe. The vote was then 7-2 with mainly Republican appointees. Even conservative Senator Barry Goldwater supported abortion rights. The amazing thing was Roe wasn't even the lead story. LBJ's death was. Yeah. I mean, it's just interesting historical perspective, too. This was an all-Republican court almost that decided Roe in the first place. Yeah. And then, as we keep saying, that the first time in history, after 50 years, you take away a right that people have already had. And it does go further. Thomas says it's going further. It's privacy. It's all our privacy.
Yeah. With his concurring opinion, he was inviting lawyers from red states to start filing lawsuits that will start to dismantle other rights, you know, contraception.
Right.
I would say interracial marriage is on that list. That was only in effect for, was it 6 years before?
Hey, Clarence, how come that's the only one you didn't mention?
Yeah.
And he should be impeached or resign because of Ginny Thomas and his obvious conflicts of interest and being the only justice the ruled to keep his wife's private so that we couldn't see her role in the insurrection. We are just, this country's getting ready to blow. Like, this is... Joy Reid tweeted, like Afghanistan, a large part of the United States and the Supreme Court are in the grip of a small group of religious fanatics who don't care about public sentiment or precedent or the devastating consequences of rendering half the population subservient to the state. Rachel Maddow with a great take. She said, a new era of very, 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 very big government is upon us. Right? These hypocrites that have been screaming about big government forever want to get all up in your face and your
privacy.
Cooch. Something.
Mostly private parts.
Right.
The private parts of your life.
This one, Jenna Bloom said, when I was doing a book tour in Germany in 2017, a German police detective who was a child during Hitler's regime said to me, be very careful. Democracy disappears by inches and then quickly. I believed him then, and we are watching it now. I mean, people from all over the world are in shock watching America. I mean, abortion in Canada, on demand for no... at any time you do not have to have a reason.
No.
I mean, it's just, I can't even, okay. Brian Tyler Cohen, when judicial nominees can lie under oath about protecting precedent and then completely annihilate that precedent without even feeling a need to explain their blatant hypocrisy, the court is no longer legitimate.
Yeah.
Yes, and Rachel Bidikoff for one last one. Don't forget, we could be living under a liberal court majority right now, one that fixed gerrymandering and Citizens United. That's what the Clinton legacy would have been. We can't continue to hurt ourselves by not voting.
Yeah.
Sean, as you know, as usual, you're in charge of the youngins.
Our youth outreach.
Seriously, do you think this is the thing that's going to get... Because I hate to keep saying it, but statistically, young people just don't vote. I mean, I can't imagine what else could propel people. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? What are your youngin' friends saying?
My 20-year-old friends? I don't have any.
Friends are that young?
How old are you now, Sean?
35.
All right. Well, young compared to
us.
Right, like a full 5 years younger than me, Travis. So, young.
Keep telling yourself that, sweetie.
Right. Okay.
Cecily.
Mommy still has tape on, so that's why the Maverick glasses will be here for a little while longer.
Aren't you a little young for that?
No, that's how I stay 40.
For how long?
Okay. And Jackie Spear, by the way, I like the just thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
She said, Roe may be dead, but medication abortion used by 54% of women who have abortions is FDA approved, safe, and effective. No clinic, no waiting, pass the word. We've got to figure out how to help women now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I mean about all of the above. We have to fight this like they did for 50 years, but we also have to have a short game where that is one of the key factors is medication abortion. And trust me, they're going to move to stop all that.
Yeah.
Your small government party is going to make sure you can't get stuff through the mail. You can't cross state lines. I mean, what the country have we woken up in?
I'm a fan of the people who want to build abortion clinics on national park
yes,
land.
Yes. Because
we are improv you can't go visit a national park without seeing an abortion clinic.
We are pro-choice improv artists. Yes, and yes.
That's what we need to be doing right now is yes and on everything that we can do.
Yes. One last guess the quote. Who said, I am the last thing standing between you and the apocalypse?
That would be Diana Prince.
No, it was Hillary Clinton in 2016 again.
I should have known. There's a theme. You didn't tell me there's a theme.
I'm going to drive Susan Sarandon off the cliff myself. Oh, Sean, my mic isn't still on. Are we in the break yet?
We got that, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Everything. You watch Thelma and Louise. You root for the cliff now. You watch Doctor Strange. You root for Wanda. I mean, this is where we're at in America.
God, we'll give Karen a chance to vent. We all need venting this morning. My poo-poo-foo-foo, she was being a P-flag huggy mom at Pride in Chicago this weekend for some people that desperately needed hugs. Hi, Karen. Hello, Karen. Hello, Sean.
Oh,
hello.
My gosh.
Here we go. Hi.
Hi, Steph. Yeah, it was a mixed bag this weekend. I was swearing at my TV, got up, went out to Federal Plaza and protested, and then on Sunday yesterday, I had one of the most amazing experiences of my life. I was able to go and hug a bunch of people that really needed hugs, and I needed a hug. And, I have to say it was one of the, I had kids literally sobbing in my arms.
Oh no, Robert has somehow given you his phone.
And telling me, well, I don't have a mother,
Yeah.
So
oh, honey, you know what, sweetie, your phone is really bad. Can you call us back?
Like
sweetie, hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
I don't know.
Honey, you got to call us back. Sorry about that. I want to hear the whole story.
Bad
but
connection.
Everybody's looking for any light in this darkness, but just a lot of joyous people at Pride yesterday, and Karen was hugging. And also, if you yell Stephanie Miller Show, you can get Jan Schakowsky to smile really big.
No, it's true.
That's what I saw a picture. It's fantastic. Not to bring it back to
Stephanie Miller,
as I hate to do. Okay.
used to.
All right. So Karen will call back, but it is wow. It was it was a mix. It's like that's why I'm wearing my Women's March shirt. That solidarity we've all felt like we have got to have that again. We have got to. What's the hashtag now? Vote blue or we're screwed.
Yeah.
We have got to have a tsunami by any means necessary in November. On top of every other way we can think of to fight this.
They're scared by this ruling.
Oh, even Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
The story's privately bitching. This is bad for Republicans. This is, if ever now a warning sound drop was necessary. Oh, my God.
Now a warning?
And you realize how completely without principle and only about himself he is.
Mm-hmm.
Just he had to. That's how these evangelicals voted for this horrible, godless person.
Yeah.
Moral depravity. So they could get this done.
Yeah.
And even he's like so transactional. He knows this is stupid.
Yeah.
Right?
He knows this is
How
going to hurt
many abortions has he paid for? But it's like, right?
They were supposed to.
He's like, oh, crap. This is really going to hurt Republican. Well, you did this, you stupid mother.
Yeah, Donald needed them to wait until after the midterms to do this.
Right.
Because
that's what they're freaking out about.
If they would have waited until after the midterms, they would have gotten
Right.
away with it because then they would have had probably a better chance of taking control of the House and the Senate.
Weren't for those meddling Supreme Court kids, they would have gotten away with it.
Yeah, that's what you get for putting Drunky McDrunkerson and
right.
Handmaid's Tale.
Right. And people that lied to get on the, okay. I can't remember when lying about a BJ was remember that was a thing.
Impeachable.
Right.
It was impeachable at the time.
Okay. I had several thoughts I lost on the way to Karen.